Back in October, I showed you guys a full scheme out of the formation ace pair chief from Kansas City and ace pair flex in the Pittsburgh playbook. Something I almost didn't bother with because I already showed an ace pair chief scheme from the year before. And well, due to demand for it, I went back in the lab and cooked up a new version for Madden 13. And anyway, it was a great success. And by the way, to those of you watching this video that have made comments on that scheme and sent me emails, I really appreciate it. Getting emails hearing about guys who are now winning their league championship with that offense after barely being able to make the playoffs previously is something that I really love to hear. Well, because of those emails and comments, we're back again as promised, even though it did take a while. And I mentioned at the end of the last video for this that I wanted to do a part 4 which focused on community setups, effective plays or route combinations that I didn't show you guys that come from other Madden players. So there's no better way to start this off than to cover a play used by a tournament player named YoungNephew. He finished second in the Compete Forever tournament in New York earlier this year. And by the way, big props to Coach K and Compete Forever who streamed the tournament live. Greatest coverage for an online tournament in Madden history. Anyway, I know, I'm doing it again. Get to the video, Mr. Smith. Stop talking. So the play we're going to look at can technically be done from any play in the formation, which is of course ace pair flex. I was told that all you needed to do was send the wide receiver on a streak, but after labbing it on my own, I found that it works much better out of the play for verticals. To set up the play, all we need to do is put A on a fade, RB on a drag, and block Y. It's the same setup that I showed you guys already. The only difference is we're going to use the very effective technique that was run by YoungNephew in the tournament. Now, there's two things we generally need to look for. The first is man-to-man defense. Now, it does work against zone as well, but personally, I feel more comfortable against man defense. The other thing is whether our opponent is playing 1 or 2 deep safeties. Now, lots of players, including myself, love to show blitz. And furthermore, tournament players love a 4-6 defense, which generally plays only 1 deep. And on top of that, with the many times that I've run this scheme, and if you run it yourself, I'm sure that you've noticed, almost everyone resorts to 1 deep safety, trying to stack the box to slow down not only our incredibly tough run game, but our short, quick-hitting passing game. So once we see all that, all we're going to do is drop back with our quarterback, waiting for the wide receiver to get even with the cornerback. In this case, it's Darrelle Revis. Lob a pass with pass lead up and to the left, click on, and go get it. Now, I put Revis in the slot for a reason, to show you that this doesn't work just against any team's third cornerback. This is going to beat any corner in the game. And the best part is, when your opponent tries to click onto the corner and make a play, it won't work. As you're going to see in the gameplay footage, many times my opponent tries to click on, thinking that he's going to get an easy pick, only to find out that his corner is beat. Even holding down the Y to ball hawk on defense won't make a single difference in the world. Now remember, just wait until the wide receiver is even with the cornerback and lob up a pass by pass leading up and to the left. Now, while labbing this myself, I came up with something using the same technique versus a 2 deep, which was by using my favorite play out of the scheme called smash drive. I showed it to you last time, but if we see a 2 deep, we're going to audible the smash drive, put X on a drag to clear up the left side of the field, and of course put A on a fade, RB on a drag, and block Y. Once we snap the ball, if it's man defense, all we need to do is throw the same kind of lob by pass leading up, and this time a little further to the left than we do against a 1 deep. We click on, and we make the catch. Now, it's not going to work as well in practice mode, but as you can see right there, we get that separation, we click on, and we make the play. In a real game, you'll see in the gameplay footage, we're going to get even more separation, and the defender's just going to be hopeless. He's not going to be able to make a play. And again, this is against a 2 deep safety. We get that out to the sideline. In the last video, I showed you running this route against a cover 1 and against man defense, but the lob just makes it really effective. It makes it so that we're really the only player that's going to be able to go ahead and catch this ball. Now, if we see our opponent cheating to that side at the snap to try to get a pick, all we need to do is pass lead our tight end fade, just like I showed you in the last video, or hit the drag underneath. This goes for either play. So anyway, I'm going to be back again in a few days with 2 more plays from TGL forum member Killbums, who added some really nice juice to an already deadly scheme. So don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Back. He doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the plays for the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Second down and a long way to go. He makes the catch. And he's blocked. Now in rhythm, the quarterback drops back to throw once more. Seattle is in for the score. Touchdown. 1st and 10. Looks to his left. Has the catch. He's into the open. Touchdown. That'll close. Quarterback drops back, airing it out. What a catch. Touchdown. Back to the air here on 1st down. Has the reception all alone. 1st and 10. Trying to work the middle of the field. Throws a strike.
Hard to play man-to-man.
2nd down and 10. Eyeing that left side. Gets his feet down right near the choke. 2nd down and 5. He'll fire it out to the left. Fires it in there tight. Got what he wanted. Touchdown in sight. 5-step drop. Inhales the pass.
What a job by the quarterback.
1st down and 10. He'll fire it out to the left. On the money.
That's a nice.
And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air. The Texans now move the chain.